Hello, and thank you for listening to the Skate Fillet podcast, the best skateboard podcast in the world. I am Andrew Ariano. The two gentlemen are with glasses. Should they both have glasses? The one with the white hat is Grant Fierro. The one with the green hat is Reef Willard. Today's date is October 15th, 2019. I came so close to doing some skateboarding, but I wasn't going to do any type of skateboarding. I was going to try that. Reef, this is how stupid I am. I almost tried to do the big flip nose manual bullshit that Grant said he wanted to learn, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I'm sure you're just going to all of a sudden be able to fakey big flip nose, man.
Hey, you know what? I like a challenge. But here's the twist, though. I was going to get high and look like the crooked eyes on your hat. Well, I'll try it.
So
no skating.
No
skating. How about you, Reef? Any skating?
That hurts.
Yeah, a little bit here and there. We
street skating though.
I'm trying to remember actually.
Too many
this
clips.
weekend we went out to Bolinas, which is kind of by San Francisco, to go skate for my friend's birthday. It was cool. So skate some skate parks.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, it was cool.
What about you, Grant? Any skating? Doesn't have to be street stuff.
Skated over the weekend. Saturday skated Stoner Park. Didn't get out in the streets actually. Kind of just chilled there for a few hours. And then Sunday I was in the streets. I was down in like Santa Ana area and skated a few different spots.
Oh, fun! I never skated on Santa Ana. Any cool spots over there?
Yeah, there's some stuff. Definitely.
Okay. Sounds like some gems over there, especially since I haven't been there.
Yeah, there's spots.
Yeah. Is Stoner Park? Is it still like wax everywhere on the floor?
Yeah, I mean that place is definitely slick for sure.
What do you think makes it slick? Is it just the floor, or do you think it's sand?
That's definitely just slippery ground in general, but it's definitely also the dust that gets on it.
Yeah.
I feel like especially this time of year it could almost get worse because when it's so dry out, I feel like there could be more dust. And the ground could even dustier. You know what? In the best place, they actually talked about this on the new 9 Club too. The best time to go there, in terms of the ground not being as slick, would be like the day after it rains, because there's not dust on the ground like that, and it's grippier. But
I've skated that place. It is so slick, too slick.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
It's a little much because it doesn't even feel like you're pushing when you push, especially with old shoes. Your foot just like slides. It's a weird thing.
I hate skating in new shoes, and it's worse. It's like it's just as bad. It's already bad when you're sliding just from your wheels, but if your shoes over here too, I won't skate. You're asking for a recipe of disaster. Just something's gonna roll the wrong way, or you're gonna get the wrong flip. You ever try to do a kick flip and then it shoots out like a hard flip style flip, and you're just like, what the fuck was that? Why?
Yeah, many times.
Oh, my God.
I suck at kickflips.
No, you know what? Any trick that you're... Oh, man. I remember when I'm trying to...
You're going for it and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, I was trying to learn... Because I never really had big flips. I've done a few. So, when I mean by learn, like I'm trying to get it down, I should say. Or get it on lock, if you will. And it flipped, and I'll never forget, it went up. No, I'm glad it didn't hit me in the dick. But just the fact Grant, you do hard flips. I used to do a lot of hard flips. Reef, how about you?
You do.
I do hard flips every once in a while. I haven't done one in a while.
Isn't it annoying when you get that one that just and you're like, man, thank God. Thank you, God. I've never had a board hit my balls.
Your hard flips more go up than mine do. Mine are a little more to the side. Yours are more like, I feel like the way you do it has a higher chance of that happening.
Maybe I just need to learn a different way to do hard flips. Or maybe I gotta learn to skate first again before I start talking shit.
I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying yours flip more.
Yeah.
Between your legs.
Yeah, I know. You used to give me much praise for my hardies.
I just thought, I didn't always expect you to pull them out, but you would.
I know. It's one of those things you're like, that guy, he looks too goobery to be ever bust out some shit like that. And you're like, oh, what? Damn, down, Drew. Ain't no good.
Oh man.
Okay. Let's see. What's the best thing that happened in skateboarding this week?
Some good stuff.
Some good stuff. Grant,
Yes.
you have to forgive me. I don't have my notes ready. You want to start off?
Okay. Yeah, let me pull this up. So we got. I mean, we could get straight into it with Felipe Nunes.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Birdhouse part. I know Drew. I know all three of us actually were able to check that one out.
Yeah.
It's pretty gnarly. It's really gnarly, actually. Grinding those rails, half cab flip into the ditch.
Yeah. Started off. That was crazy.
Yeah, super cool to see him get introduced to the team. I think a lot of people have kind of seen him, especially on Instagram, like at Tampa. He's always at, I think, Tampa Pro he skates.
Mhm.
I don't know. Maybe it's Tampa Am. And I always see Instagram clips of him. But for a while, I didn't really know like who he skated for. Or just didn't know too much about him. So it's cool to see more coverage. Like Tony Hawk have been helping him out. Obviously, now he's on Birdhouse. So definitely cool to see some more recognition for him and more footage. Like I don't remember seeing too much street footage of him in the past. So that was definitely sick.
So the thing that always stands out, I don't know if this is I think I know what you're talking about. I used to see stuff from him from Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
He's a skateboarder that doesn't have any legs.
Yeah.
Is there another skateboarder that has exposure just like him, or is this the guy that I've been watching the whole time? Most likely.
I think there could be one other that you may have seen, but I'm not positive.
Is this the guy? Yeah, I know Wes Kramer said this is his favorite skater. Is it this guy?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I would guess and say yes.
I want to
but
guess say
don't know
yes
for
too, but I don't want to
Especially
misspeak.
because this dude has spent a decent amount of time in San Diego, so
Okay.
that would make sense. He had clips in SD, skated that rail. It's over in, like downtown on Park Boulevard. He 50'd it. I think he 5-0'd it later in the part too.
I'm
He
glad.
skated Washington Street too. That was
Yeah,
That was
dude.
pretty crazy, dude.
Yeah,
The nose grind on the rainbow.
that's
That was sick.
Rainbow
That
rail,
was
so
super
sick.
I want to be supportive and be hyped on someone that doesn't succumb to his limitations because he has a disability. I like to see that. More importantly, I like to see the skateboard industry get behind him, especially Tony Hawk. That's a lot of love, and I really appreciate that. But there was a perspective that I saw that hit me as I was watching his video part. Definitely I can only talk as someone from my size, but I can imagine this is the same for you guys. Is that when you guys are looking at you guys ever size up a gap or a drop and you're like, dude, this thing's fucking tall. Or it's taller than I'd like to skate it, so you kind of make it more than what it is. But if you, I don't know if you guys ever done this where you guys like, because your perspective is from your eyesight, so you're standing up at the very top of your height. You guys ever just look like minus, like look down on it, like I don't know, lack for a better term, like crunch down and like, oh, it's not that tall if you look at it from here.
I've never done that, but I've like thought about that before. Like it's, in one sense, it's like you think it's taller than it is because you are obviously you're looking from your eyes, not where your feet are. But at the same time, I feel like you judge everything your whole life from your eyes.
From that
So maybe,
perspective,
sure.
like
it's.
That's a cool way of looking at it, Drew. I like that.
But yeah, I mean, you could lay down and then
Yeah.
look at it.
yeah. Yeah. If you actually look at the real height and the drop scale or reference, if you will. And I was kind of looking because he's already low because he's sitting on his board.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just trying to get to me, I would think it's easier to be skating rails like that if you're already starting from a low stance. What do you guys think?
Well, I've never looked at it as a gap like you were saying, but I have a friend that does it with the like hitting a handrail. He'll look at it as a flat gap, and as long as you go fast enough to the point of the rail, which meets the the flat of the ground.
Yeah, I think it's cool when people do that.
Yeah, and he might have that perspective because, I mean, if you look at that one rail, it's like literally to his like the same height as his head, or
Right.
or maybe I think it was taller. It was
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. So
yeah.
I think it's gnarly because when you think about what happens when someone tries to grind a rail, it's like, let's say it's a rail that's dirt on one side, right? Like El Toro, not necessarily a 20 rail, but it has dirt on one side. They can ollie and kind of kick their board at the rail and hop into the dirt, or maybe get in one and just hop over real quick.
Yeah.
Felipe doesn't have that same benefit of being able to bail as easy because he's going to be further from the ground. I don't know if further is the correct word, but it's going to be a different way to bail, and I think it's going to be harder. Obviously, he knows how to bail and how it works for him.
Yeah,
but I think it's gnarlier. I think that first attempt bail aspect is just totally different, and to me at least that seems so gnarly, especially when he's rolling up to that rail and it's up to his head. Like if he doesn't get up high enough to get his back truck on, he's gonna get pretty smoked.
I personally feel like he has less chance of getting a slip out because of the lack of legs. You know what I mean? Like the one I can think of, like this is of course worst case scenario, when Nyjah he likes to wax the rails when he slipped on the rail and then he flipped over. That one's so fucking crazy.
So bad.
Yeah.
You know,
the one that got knocked out, right?
When it looks like he has soaps on.
Yeah, exactly. But I will tell you something that seems to be a big disadvantage, or a big disadvantage seems like a appropriate word, is flipping onto ledges and him smacking his finger between his board and the ledge.
Yeah.
I wanna ask him, like, I'm sure he's developed a sense of immunity or have like really tough fingers because he skates with his hands. But when he was flipping onto those ledges, I said, "Yo, you shouldn't be flipping into those things, man. That looks dangerous."
Dude, I love his flip tricks. Like his backside flips.
Yeah.
And his half cab flips. It's so sick how fast it flips. Like it just rotates around so quick. It's like,
yeah.
I don't know. Obviously, it's totally different than any other skateboarder, but it still gives me like the same feeling. Like, wow, he caught that so good, or like flipped really fast and cool.
Hey, if you've done it when you have a fresh board, maybe you just gripped it and you start doing some bullshit with your hands. So I kind of have some context to see, like, of course my weight's not on it, so it's not fair for me to compare. You know, I'm not actually jumping up and flipping it, but I have an idea. And also I've messed around with some hand boards, you know, the longer ones. So I like to think if I didn't have legs, I'd still be able to tray flip, but who knows?
I don't know if I've actually seen him tray flip. Not that he couldn't, but I'm thinking now when he does flip tricks, I think it's mainly like kick flip, backside flip, half cab flip.
Have you seen him frontside flip?
I don't remember off the top of my head. Seems more backside
here's a
flip
good
guy.
one. Has he flipped into a rail?
I don't know.
I think I've seen him do, if it's the same one, the tricks I've seen at Tampa, I think he did a kickflip like front lip. If that's what you'd.
Oh.
It looked like front side to me,
that.
but it might be backside. I don't know.
You know what I also thought was interesting? I don't remember the exact trick. He was skating tranny. I think it was in this section. It was like at the Vista Park. He did something to fakie, and he.
You shifted it, the kickflip?
Yeah, and he landed fakie, but it was almost like his shoulders weren't parallel with the board, if that makes sense. They're like perpendicular. Like he was totally turned around. And he landed like with his face facing the ramp that he just came down from, the quarter pipe, if that makes sense. It was just crazy the way his body turned like that, and he was rolling away completely backwards. It was pretty gnarly. And I tripped out. He hit that ledge line. He does front 50 backside flip. And then he does, I don't know, something, and then a front Smith. And it was pretty crazy to think, like, the way that you do a Smith grind, being able to have your weight like that without legs, like using, I guess, his upper body to lean back like that seems so hard. I tripped out when he did that Smith grind.
Yeah. The front Smith was crazy. I think he did a fakie tail right before, in the between the two tricks.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Why did they have the loop outside?
That's where they put it. On, like, at least nowadays when they do it.
Really? Why do they do it outside? Because why?
It's inside that building, but it's not set up, so they need somewhere to build it.
Oh, they can't set it up on is it by the warehouse? Or-
Yeah, that's right in front of the warehouse, like where inside is offices and whatever, and like the vert ramp.
You've been there, right, Grant?
Yeah, I was there. I didn't see Lizzie do it, but I was there the day that she did it.
Oh.
I saw Riley almost do it.
Did you try to do the loop?
No,
What? Oh, what a
That-
bitch! You should have tried it.
dude, I saw Steve Cab get tossed.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah,
He,
that's
like,
crazy.
looped
I
out
feel you.
forward.
You know, I'm not mad at you anymore. If I saw the legend Steve Cab,
Yeah. Hey, he's rolling on the board again. I saw that on Instagram.
Oh, nice. That's
Yeah.
good. After that injury.
Yes.
Yeah, people that did the loop are insane. That's so gnarly that he did it. That was a cool ender too.
Mhm.
It was so cool to see how hyped Tony was for him too. Like you can see how genuinely hyped Tony Hawk was.
Any amount of hype from a legend is beautiful hype.
Yes. Beautiful. I agree.
You're always going to be hyped for everybody, but I'm so confused. I'm watching this Mockba Life. What are they eating? A cake? But what are they eating it out of? I don't get it. What
It
is
did kind of look weird.
Off to the next topic, I guess.
that?
This is a
I
good
don't
one.
remember what they're eating in that.
It does look like cake, but it didn't look like a normal cake. That's for sure.
What is that?
Dude, there's some sick spots in that video though.
Mm-hmm.
European skate videos, they're always just so cool. Architecture's cool. They skate cool spots.
So
Yeah.
I need to work on my transitions better. This is I'm watching something from Free Skate Mag on YouTube. It's called Mockba Life. Do they spell Mockba right? Like, why are they making
It's not
fun of
spelled like Barcelona. I don't know why it's called that.
it? They're just
But
being
yeah,
funny,
definitely
right?
not the Barcelona Mockba. Which had a bunch of different spots. Yeah, it's a Vans Europe video. Free Skate Mag, by the way, is always putting out such good videos. They're killing it. But this one was sick.
Who?
Cool lineup of dudes.
You know anyone that works at Free Skate Mag yet? Who's over there?
No, I have no clue. I'm just a fan of their content.
Are they in the U.S. Free Skate Mag or is it Europe?
It's a European
That's what I thought.
European mag, yeah. I did write down a couple standouts. Albert Nyberg half cab flip,
Wow.
which
what an
also
old
on
name
the skate
I
loop
never
today.
heard of anymore.
Yep, on the skate
That
loop.
little like 1 foot pyramid thing that he had. To,
So
I don't.
sick.
You just have to see it. But also, there's like a whole little section of tricks that go down. That must have been a sick session because there was a handful of clips and they were all so cool in that spot. A lot of creative stuff. Chris Fanner was in here, and seeing him just reminded me how fast he skates. How that dude is just buck. So
Oh, yeah.
that was cool. Axel for sure had some standouts as well. Wally 180 Fakey Manny.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Beautiful trick. And someone, I don't remember who, sorry, early grab a 5-0 down a handrail was crazy. That looked insane.
And it was like on
he
the side of the rail.
Side of the rail, yeah. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a wall ride, but he was grinding the rail.
Super sick.
That's pretty crazy. So that was cool. Definitely some sick stuff.
No way. There's someone on here named Thanos. Are you kidding me?
I did not see that. That's so
Are
sick.
you fucking kidding me? His name is Thanos.
That's a sick name.
Holy shit, Grant! Do you know who that is?
Yeah, the he had that movie recently.
Well, Thanos.
Yeah, that
Thanos
movie,
gave up
that's
his
it.
ways.
That was it.
He said, "I'm gonna pick up a board. I'm
I
gonna."
haven't seen it, but yeah, he's a character.
If you got all the Infinity Stones, he's good.
Oh, okay. That's
He's a superhero, right?
no.
or
He's
like-
the bad guy.
He's
Oh.
the baddie of the Marvel.
He's the.
Oh, he's
my-
a Marvel dude.
holy shit!
Yep.
I'm not joking. His name is Thanos Pan OU. It's definitely French.
I did think it was kind of cool. A few minutes into the video, like after the first section, there was like a little section where I think they said everyone's name and kind of like where they were from and
Yeah.
a few things about them, which I thought was kind of sick. It was pretty unique. Like I don't know, it just felt different. Like I hadn't seen something like that in a skate video.
Haven't seen what? Say that again. I was too busy watching this fakey flip tail slide.
I was saying a few minutes into the video, they have a section where it's, I don't know who was commentating, but they were saying like the different names of the dudes and where they're from and kind of just something about them. And it just seemed like a unique way to do that. And I thought it was cool.
Is it pronounced Thanos? Did you hear that name?
I don't know, honestly. I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it spelled like the movie character Thanos?
Just like it.
Yeah.
That's
It must be
cool.
that.
I did not notice that. That's so cool. But I did like that, what you were saying, Grant. How that guy was talking about everyone, and like they talk about like Dan Liu, and they talk about Chris. It was cool, especially or no, to go back to what you were saying about Chris Fanner. He skates so fast in that line. He doesn't even have to push. He does the kickflip up the stairs, and then I forgot what he does. I thought he did something on flat, and then he does feeble down that huge rail.
Yeah, it was a long rail.
Yeah, and he was like no push. I was like, is that even a downhill, or like he just was going so fast?
That dude has a lot of power behind his skating.
Yeah,
They had a gun shoot out a piece of bread in the animation.
Oh yeah, the animation was cool too.
I like animation in videos. That stuff's sick.
Same. Agreed.
I like it, but I wish it wasn't so simple.
There's
I kind of
actually-
like it simple. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna say, it made me think. We'll get into Myles Willard later. His toy machine part came out from their full length, but there's like quick little animations of kind of like speech bubbles and stuff that pop up. And
I love
thought that was
those.
cool.
That's Ed. I love Ed's speech bubbles.
Yeah.
I like how in ads they always go around the subject,
Mm-hmm.
That's sick.
and you have to forever follow with your finger. What does this say? What are you trying to tell me, Ed? I must know.
Dude, that
Yes.
spot was crazy. They skated. It was like kind of like a pyramid, but it was dirt in the middle. It was like kind of like banked, or maybe had a little tranny on each side, and they were going over it, like doing grind tricks on the edge of that dirt, basically. If that makes sense, it was like a little lip. That was such a unique spot, like something you would just get there and have to figure out what kind of tricks work. Like nothing that would ever be at a skate park really could get you ready for that.
Yeah.
Oh
Which
wow.
is sick.
I was gonna mention that one because Axel did front blood on that, and it was so pop, so good.
Yeah, that was.
spot you're just talking about.
I think someone did 180 switch crook on the inside too. So cool. Yeah.
Oh, tell me that's the ender, dude. That ender is sick. That bridge rail that curves.
Yeah.
That is so
Heavy.
rad. Oh man, that's such a cool spot. It looks hard to skate. It might not be though. It just probably just you know some spots just look gnarlier than what they are. To me it's fucking gnarly because I can't skate no handrail.
It's got a tall drop. It looks like.
Yeah, you could tell you had a hard time rolling away when they showed those, like the sticks kept falling forward.
Yeah.
That's the same guy that rolled down the stairs on like the dirt or like the big wheel board. I think.
Oh,
That guy was hyped up the whole video. It was sick.
Yeah.
I don't know his name, but he's rad.
Do any of you guys remember the shotgun? I mean, double barrel shotgun rails that go out straight. The guy board slides it. It's kind of long.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That looked really appealing to me. That looked like
Yeah.
a gnarly spot. Good job, guys, over that free skate mag. That's really cool.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Appreciate it.
Let's see what's going on here. What'd you talk about? Who'd you say, Myles?
Myles Willard.
Okay. Hey, Reef, what's up, man?
Dude, you know what's crazy? I've never seen another Willard. It's not like
First one.
Yeah.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
You checked the part out, Reef?
Yeah, it was good. I feel bad. I only watched it once. Usually, I'm like a huge toy machine's awesome, and I feel bad I didn't watch it enough. But trying to remember. I don't know what the trick is. Grant might have to help me. He did I think he did like a manual to a rail grunt, like slide or something. It was kind of unique how he skated the spot.
Huh.
Maybe not, but
I mean, he probably did, but I'm not remembering that clip exactly, to be honest.
First
Yeah.
clip
I remember doing some sort of manual, and I was like, oh, I didn't really expect a Manny.
Drew might get to it and he can remind me. But yeah, he definitely has some really creative tricks, and his style is really cool. So I can't wait to see more of the toy machine video. But yeah, all of Ed's little hidden stuff is so cool because you have to like pause it or go back, which is kind of genius in my way thinking about that. Like you get to watch the video kind of more and more as you're like trying to find stuff.
That is cool.
Yeah.
First clip looked exactly like Evan Smith.
Were you familiar with him at all, Reef?
I've heard the name for sure because I follow Toy Machine, but I don't really I would never see too much of him, and it's not because he's not skating. It's probably because I'm not seeing all the stuff that.
Dude, the wall ride, the clips in here, that was the Thrasher cover a few months back, is so heavy. off that roof, and they put like a piece of wood on that. You remember that clip, right, Reef? It was a Thrasher cover like earlier this year. He's on a roof and he does a wall ride, and then there's like a little vent or something, and they put wood on it, and he goes off that. It's so gnarly.
Yeah, that is really gnarly.
Footage was insane. Like the photo's so cool, but
it doesn't look right, honestly.
I just can't believe he did that. That was nuts. I also wrote a couple other tricks. He does a line where he does like a 180 Manny on a rock, 180 switch Manny on a rock, and then
I just saw that.
He's down something. That fakie tray was really sick.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a great looking trick, especially when people do it down something or over something.
Yeah,
looks so cool.
I still haven't seen one better than Dylan.
Ooh,
that's a hard one to beat too.
Very hard. Miles Silva's got a good fakie tray down some stairs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you said Miles on Toy Machine, I was like, damn, he already left Prim Squad? Damn, fuck.
You did not think that.
Yeah, I did. Ooh, front shove, crooked grind, watch out! Mr. Willard.
All right, I found the clip. It's actually he does the switch nose manual to half cap board fakie.
Oh, it's the first clip.
Yeah, it is the first clip. And I was like, okay, this is going to be some pretty sick stuff.
I did think that was cool. I didn't really expect that. Kind of like what you were saying. I'm not super familiar. Just like know the name, knew the Thrasher cover.
Mm-hmm.
Was maybe like, oh, maybe we'll skate a bunch of rails and stuff. So it was cool a nice surprise to have a little more, mix of spots and stuff like that. When he opened with that trick, I was like, oh, sick. Like that's a cool way to skate that.
Wow.
Yeah. So definitely someone I'll keep an eye on. Like next time he's got some footage drop, I'm down to watch it.
Cool.
I enjoyed this.
Cool part. Yeah. Just heads up to Miles. Keep your hair in a bun. You look exactly like Evan Smith. You guys could swap clicks if you guys are in a jam.
Yeah, if they need switch tricks, they're both opposite stance. That'd be sick. They could just be like, oh, let me get that switch flip.
Let me get that switch flip. Hey, so Grant, do you remember when we were talking about that Hall of Meat where that guy starts off at a high platform and broke his arm trying to do you remember that do you recall this guy's ender where he's on the rooftop or kind of a rooftop platform?
Miles Ender?
Yes.
The wall ride, right?
Yeah, wall ride to ride on a piece of plank.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I remember the Hall of Meat you're referring to now. Yes.
Yeah. I can't look at those the same anymore ever since that Hall of Meat.
I'm trying to... Who was the Hall of Meat of?
I don't remember.
I feel like it was almost like a random guy.
I don't think it was.
Someone no?
I don't think it was.
All right.
I'm trying to remember. I swear...
It might be. I could be wrong.
Reef, I'm gonna wait to hear who Reef says it was, and then I'll. But I agree with you, Drew. I will never look at a spot like that without thinking about that Hall of Meat now. That dude got so bodied. It was literally the worst. Like the one, like when you're at a spot or trying to trick whatever, you're like in your brain you have the one thing that you don't want to happen, like the one thing that's making you nervous.
Yeah. Like
that exact thing happened to that guy.
I'm ready to bust out my first. I was gonna say I didn't have one today, but I got a healthy question since you stemmed off something.
Okay.
You guys ever went about your teeth when you're skating at all?
Like your board hitting your teeth or something?
Anything. Your mouth hitting the floor, your board hitting your teeth, you hitting the side of a rail.
I've never thought about that.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't think I've gotten close to having my teeth hit. Yeah. You know what was a strange one? One time I was skating a quarter pipe and I fell back. I think as I fell, my foot hit my tail and popped my board up. And I didn't have time to get my hands out to push my board away. And my truck, not super bad. It sounds like I would have a broken nose or something. My nose was fine, but it popped my board up and my truck landed right on my nose. Truck bonked off my nose. It was so weird.
Bonked or hit hard?
It hit directly into my nose. But I feel like it just hit it and fell or something. But it hit my nose.
Did it hurt?
Damn.
It hurt, but it didn't hurt as much as it should have. I don't,
Did you bleed?
I don't remember bleeding. No.
Do you gotta? Good. Well, I would imagine because your nose sticks out of your face. I don't know if you ever seen people that have like squishy nose, like they barely have it, like it's not as prominent.
Yeah.
So I imagine it hurt you pretty good.
It hurt. It definitely wasn't comfortable, but when I say that story and I think back to it, I feel like it should have hurt more.
Maybe you're tougher than you think, Grant.
I mean, maybe the board just didn't come at much force, but I don't know.
I bet
A weird thing to happen, though.
I bet if you got in a fight, I think you'd win.
That's right.
Just in general.
Yeah. If I were you, I'd say, hey, I took a board to the nose, son. Go ahead, try your worst. Can we talk about DC Buttergoods?
When
Real
you
quick.
watched it? Your boy.
Real quick.
Dude, from
Hall
one
of
tray
Meat.
flipper to another. Oh, who was the Hall of Meat?
Max McClellan.
Okay, it wasn't as someone well known.
I
as
just
thought.
feel like
Yeah.
I saw that go down after the Hall of Meat. Whether it was that guy or someone else, I feel like recently I saw someone, it could have been a different spot that was similar. I don't
Yeah.
know. It just made me think, I feel like I saw that happen. But
Yeah.
anyway, your boy Kalis, tray flip over the can. Woo!
Always the can.
Took it way back, huh?
He took it way back. No, you know he took it way back with those shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Those
That's
shoes
DC's
are awesome.
thing.
I want those
That's what-
shoes.
what they're all about.
Yeah.
It was a good vibe video though. I liked it.
Yeah, I
and he
did
had a
too.
switch flip back tail in it. That was pretty heavy for. Kalis is still getting it for sure.
For
Dude, that's
sure.
what I was thinking. Like, obviously, I know Kalis can still skate good, but I don't know. It was just
But
like, wow,
that
like this dude's
good?
been out for so long, like, and he's still really killing the ledges. Like, that's tight.
Mm.
Also, Chicago, like downtown Chicago footy like that, was so sick.
Who was the other skater? I didn't really recognize him.
His name is Fillet. I don't remember his last name. Starts with an S. Maybe I could see on here. He owns or runs at least that shop. I believe he's the owner.
Philly
Humidity-
Santos Susco.
Suso.
That sounds like a cool last name.
He owns Humidity, the skate shop in New Orleans.
Mm.
And yeah, so I think he skates for Buttergoods, and that's how this ended up happening for him.
What is Buttergoods? Educate me.
It is a clothing company from Australia. It's through the same distribution as Weekend, at least for like being distributed in America. It's through Hyperion distribution, which is like Weekend, Passport, and Buttergoods. And yeah, they collab with DC.
Never heard
Super
of
sick.
Passport.
Australian as well.
That's just something I used to get to Mexico.
Yo, Kayla's skating Thunders? That's tight.
He never skated Thunders before?
He skated for silver when that was a thing. And then I don't know.
Damn.
What's silver?
Okay.
They make good tools.
No, they
Oh,
do.
they're-
Hell
they're
yeah,
like a
they
tool
do.
company now. That's funny.
That's all I know.
That's all.
P-Rod
I know.
was on him, Drew. Come on now.
I'm
Yeah, your
teasing.
boy.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Boy
You
was,
know, I never
who else
read.
was-
I never read their trucks though.
I don't know if too many people did.
I
know
have never ridden a pair either.
I think
sure.
Deerdick was on them too, right?
Jurdick was on him. Chester
Scheck-
T skated for it.
Nick
Scheckler was on it before Indy. Crazy. Nick who? Tucker?
Tucker.
Yeah.
Damn.
Makes sense. He was always that syndrome. I'm
The-
sure Will Fyock was skating him.
Well, Fyock, you already know with his S's.
Yep, with his S's.
What's going on with him? Anyone know? You know, I'm gonna check him out. You know, we should start a segment that says, "Where are they now?"
Dude, these ledges that they just kill throughout this whole video, they're like granite. They
Mhm.
look granite. It's just the spot looks amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
I
The
wouldn't
ground
be
looks
surprised
not
if-
that either.
Yeah, the ground looks good. Maybe they're harder to skate than they look, but
Mhm.
it looks fun. And just regardless, I think.
Wow.
I mean, I know the VX is always a topic when it comes up, but I think this VX in the city stuff looks tight.
It looks whack. Exactly. I couldn't agree
Nope,
more.
looks so good.
Whack. Yep.
Nah, looks good. I
Who
agree.
knew? Who knew? No, you know what? I think you guys are confused. I think you guys are confused with the way good skateboarding looks and the way video qualities look. They're not the same.
This video's got both.
Look, can we just
I'll
admire?
second that.
Can we just admire Kalis doing a heel flip? Wait, that wasn't him, huh?
Nope.
You know, I looked at his face like that ain't him. You know what? I would be able to tell if it was a HD camera.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
You would have said that.
I don't say dumb things ever on this podcast.
Man, Kayla's tray flipping over that can is just the best. That's going on the Skate Play Instagram. That is
Okay.
too sick. Philly fakey shoved over it too. One of the illest tricks.
What the hell is that? A mosquito? Why are you showing that off? It shows that your shoes.
Oh, at the end.
It's almost
Dude,
like
Kalis is cool like that.
you know what? It's almost like saying your shoes suck if you think about
No,
it.
it's not.
No,
Why?
because a mosquito's sucking on the shoes.
Oh my god.
Drew, get that out of here.
No, look, I love Kalis.
Oh, there's that switch of back tail again. Mm.
If you guys want to know what Will Fyock's doing, he's doing ghetto birds at Poods Park.
I was gonna say probably skating foods.
Yep,
Yeah.
there he is.
Yeah.
Any sponsors? No shout out to sponsors. He's following 8 people though. That's cool. And I'm one. And I'm one of them. Psych.
No, you're not. Drew, you ever skate with Kalis?
Skated? No. Never skated with him.
No.
Nope.
Damn, that board slide switch Manny was sick too.
That was cool. I like that.
Forgot about that.
I did like that clip.
All right, let's move along, ladies and gentlemen.
Those dudes killed it.
Yep, they did.
Milton Thrasher cover. Milton who?
Milton Martinez. You know, Drew, actually, you know what? Click
Oh,
on that link. Let's see your
I
live
did.
reaction.
I did. So is he doing a kickflip into the garage? I mean, into the
I'm
bank?
surprised you haven't already mentioned someone else.
Who, Greco?
No.
2 people actually. There's 2 that one got slammed and one got the ollie. Or I guess did he just ride it? I don't know if Cardiel ollie. Did he ollie
What-
in or did he just grab it?
This doesn't remind you of Dustin Dolan?
No, why him?
He tried it.
Oh, did he? I thought Gons tried it.
Oh,
and
when
did.
he got all tore up right here, right?
Yeah, I think he hurt his arm.
Was it kickflip? You sure?
I think he tried kickflip into it. He got hurt
Oh.
skating that spot, but I'm pretty sure he was trying kickflip.
I did not know Dustin Dolan tried kickflip. That's crazy.
I believe so. Hopefully I'm not
That's
sounding dumb on the
crazy.
podcast.
Hey,
That's the spot
yeah.
he skated. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
he tried kickflip into it.
You know what? We
I'm sure
can
you're
share
right.
the stupidity on this podcast. I'm down.
But Milton got it, dude.
Milton
That is-
Martinez. Never heard of this guy.
I feel like there's a part coming.
Drew.
What?
Never heard of
Who's he ride
Someone-
for? Prim Squad?
Creature.
Oh, that's why.
Creature,
That's why I never
Farmers.
heard of him. Whoa, Creature guy not in the vert. That's dope.
Dude, he rips.
He can skate it. Yeah, he can kill some tranny.
Mhm.
Skate some rails, skate some big gaps, kick
I'll go-
the steepest of banks.
Wait, did he get best trick of the year or, after Kelly? I'm pretty sure he did the gap lip. And it
The
was
gap lip was up there, but I don't think he won. Because I think that was
okay.
last year, and Thiago won for switchback tail at
Oh,
Mockba.
That's right. That's right.
But that gap lip was so gnarly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he definitely has got the part on the way, and the whole Sodi push is on its way.
Yep.
I think the Sodi thing is gonna get pretty crazy as it tends to every year now, which is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's kinda cool.
I love that cover though, like the clouds.
Rhino did a good job.
Yeah, the clouds in the back. This color of the sky looks so sick, and also shout out Thrasher for not putting any words except Thrasher. It looks so sick.
They
Without,
need,
like,
they need
Oh, yeah,
more
that
of
does
the
look good.
they need more of the Andrew Reynolds treatment. Just leave it blank.
it just looks so
It
good.
looks clean. I agree with
It
you.
does.
It looks so much better than when there's words.
The colors look dope too off
Yeah.
that blue. The blue
They-
with the sunset.
It says Thrasher in red, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the blue, like
This-
it pops with the red though.
Yeah,
You're right.
exactly. Yeah, the
Yeah.
red looks so
That's
sick.
America right there. Red, white, and blue.
Yeah, with the white clouds.
Yeah. You know what they need to do? They need to get rid of that barcode. You need to find somewhere else to put it.
Yeah.
I back that. You can just put it in the back.
Yeah, just put it
Back
in the back.
barcode.
I know. I mean
Back
that.
barcode.
I mean when you scan shit, you scan the back.
Yeah.
Why do we got to be trendy? I don't know why they do that. It's probably there might be some like legal code that says you must be in the front for magazine goods. Yeah, Grant, you might be right. It might have been Dolan. I just remember him having 3rd-degree burns on his arm, all fucked up.
You guys have seen the clip of Gons trying it, right?
I thought
I'm
Gon,
sure I have, but I can't
I
picture
thought
that
Gon
on-
skated it. Wasn't that in Sight Unseen?
Yeah, he does not roll away, but Cardiel's the one that gets it, the ollie.
Oh no,
I
that's
think-
what I meant. I meant Cardiel in Sight Unseen.
Yeah, yeah. Cardiel. I don't know if he ollies it or just like grabs it in, like yanks it in, like
Oh.
rolls but yanking.
You know
I don't know.
Either way,
I'll do
dude, that
you a
thing-
favor. I'll look it up because I haven't seen
Yeah.
his part in Sight Unseen forever.
And that's a great part.
That whole
Oh my
video is
God.
amazing. I like.
Yeah.
Here we go with another Dolan shout out. I loved his part too.
Yeah, this was a good cover though. Good stuff.
Oh, speaking of Sodi, Dime premiered a video at their Street Challenge a few weeks ago, and I believe Tiago has footage. I think he actually has a full part in there. And Tiago Primitive also has a full length coming out next month.
Name released?
Yeah, it premieres next month, so it should be.
Let me know name though.
Oh, name? No, I don't know it. No, I've heard nothing about that. I just know they've been traveling a bunch, and Alan Hannon, the filmer over there, posted that he was starting to edit it. So that's gonna be a lot of Tiago footage coming out. So I'm sure he'll be in that mix too.
Good time to get that last minute Sodi push, right, Grant?
Yeah.
I think he's got it in the bag. I think it's neck to neck between him, Paul, and Pablo.
My yes, since Paul was hurt for the first 7 months.
And probably Gilbert. I'd say Gilbert's in there too.
There's just Crockett's just up there.
Crockett, yeah. Have you not seen what he did
I
on
backed
Instagram
Crockett.
the other day?
That switch heel.
Yeah.
So good. I mean, I'm sure we'll get into the Sodi stuff after more footage comes out, but
Sure.
I don't know, man.
When do you think we should do our Sodi awards?
Yeah, dude.
We should do our own
special.
SF Sodi special, and then
We'll
we'll come out with our
fun.
own Sodi award. But all we could do is a vector image and say, "Oh, you won."
Yeah, I mean, I'm down to do the Sodi special end of November,
Okay,
but before December starts, or first week December.
but can we get some early predictions? I mean,
Suchu.
Throw Miles.
suit you,
Throw
huh?
Miles in there.
Okay, I like that.
Miles.
Miles is
That's-
always a contender.
No,
He's
no,
been
but
off
no.
shoulder.
If you had bet top dollar, you think Miles Grant?
I said Suchu.
I'm
said-
sorry. No, Suchu.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah,
you agree too, Reef?
At now, yeah, I'd say Suchu wins.
You know what? I'm with you. I do.
It's gonna be tough though. I'm sure it's gonna be one of those things where it's between him, Milton, and probably Tiago. I'm sure Miles will be in that talk. Carlos. I haven't even said his name tonight. That's been my main. Until Suchu's part dropped, I would have said, dude, Carlos is in the lead.
Yeah.
Suchu's part dropped. I'm like, ooh, it's looking.
It's looking grim
no,
for
no,
Carlos, huh?
Just-
even though he
Carlos
came out
is
with more
great.
shit, huh?
Yeah, but I mean, in terms of like footage, it's probably Suchu probably actually has more because his part had 4 songs. But Carlos has had a lot of stuff, and he's gonna have more. So, Carlos, I don't know. Carlos, his year he got straight to it. Won Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
Cool thing,
Yeah.
Probably the only contest. Not that matters that much, but like to Thrasher, probably means it's cooler to win that than like Street League or something.
I think we're going too deep.
Definitely.
I just want to get a quick early
And
impression.
he's had all the footage come out, so we'll see.
I can't. Oh wait, I think I found it.
What's that?
No. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
see him skating it. Maybe I missed it when I was talking to you guys. Oh well, yeah, he did it. Early grab, whatever. Good job, Cardio. Killed it. What's Deathmatch NYC 2019?
Thrasher event with some music.
I never
and
heard of Deathmatch. You ever been
It
there,
was
Grant?
super cool.
No, they've done it. I think in Texas before, and then New York. I think with Vans maybe sponsors it. Converse used to do it. Dude, they skate a mini ramp with an extension and it has a flat bar on top. And this is the type of thing like for quick shout out Omar Hassan lip slid the flat bar to switch 50 was so crazy.
Dude, gnarly.
Overall MVP, Yuto, like that was insane. It is so cool to me that this dude can go win a street league and then go like kill off this type of event. Like it's just tight. His front feeble, front hurricane on that thing, 540 on the extension. I don't know.
Yep.
He's got it all.
Stacking that money from Roger.
Yeah.
Jerry Rogers. That was funny.
Yep, so tight. Mason Silva had some cool stuff in there too.
Yeah.
But don't forget about Pedro.
Yep, Delfino's in the mix.
Yep. Delfino skated that. It looks like they had like a knife with blood on it?
Oh yeah.
That is nuts. Oh, Ducky's there too?
Yeah, Grayson took it from me though. The ender, that was so crazy. The front blunt. Grayson Fletcher does. He's
on the
he's
knife.
bald now. Yeah, on the knife.
Yeah.
Not even the extension. Like literally gapped
Gap the knife.
Yeah, gap the knife.
You know what I
That
don't?
was gnarly,
Oh
dude.
man, I don't agree with them all dropping in at once. You're asking for people to get hurt. I don't like that.
Sketchy. I would never.
I don't
that.
like that
Who
type
came
of
out on top?
skateboarding.
Roman, right? I'm pretty sure Roman is the one.
Roman had sick stuff too.
Yeah. No, but he won that little death
Oh,
match.
did he? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had some good footage. So.
What you got to do in those things, because I've done like little ones like that, not that big, that's crazy, but you just don't try to push people off. You just stay away, and everyone's gonna take care of them. Like get rid of the like.
What, the drop in thing?
Yeah, you just stay like if you drop in one of those and try to like stay alive, just stay away from everyone, and they'll just all take care of themselves.
But what if they
falling off.
come after you?
Well, then you just skate faster than them. I don't know.
Nah,
Thank you for the advice, but I'm gonna just never do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks
I
terrible.
feel it. I feel it.
I like the guy that was like watching a show, but he wasn't even skating. It looks like, and he just had a helmet on in the mosh pit.
That was so funny that they put that in.
He's like, yeah, I'm being safe. It's getting crazy over here.
That was funny.
Oh, that's cool. All right, good job, Thrasher.
Yeah, good recap.
Yeah, nice little recap. And it looks like we're gonna end it off. Spitfires keep the fire burning. Extra rips video. What is this?
Some unused stuff from the actual edit. Some fun stuff for sure. A song sang by Gerwar, which is super funny, about the Earth being flat. So funny.
One of the flat Earth people, huh?
Mason Silva ollie, dude. That ollie in that bump over bar was insane.
Mhm.
Once he gets over it, it's like he's just dropping for so long. That was crazy.
They showed a different angle of that switch rolling that Raven did. Did you see that? It's so crazy. That bowl is so big.
Ooh.
That's crazy.
Rolling and switch to something that sounds. I mean, let me go back a step. That pool was like
It's
massive.
huge.
There's
Yeah.
nothing I would ever want to touch in my life. But rolling and switch to anything seems so dangerous. Like you rolled and switch to the biggest pool. That was insane.
Yeah.
Backside too. That seems uncomfortable. Isn't it? Wouldn't you rather roll in frontside?
It's funny at
I feel like
my
that's what most
park.
people do, right?
I roll in frontside switch at the 5 foot, but the 6 foot I'll roll in backside. But that's the only way I feel like works. I don't know.
I don't ski training that much, but if I have
Yeah.
to roll into something, I'm rolling in frontside for sure.
Yeah.
Because I feel like for that, backside's almost more blind.
Yeah. 'Cause,
Frontside,
I
you
mean,
can still like see your back truck. Maybe that's why it makes more sense. I don't know.
mhm.
I don't know. But that was insane. You're right. Switch rolling so heavy.
Yeah. With pool coping, it trips me out.
Yeah.
God.
So gnarly. I thought it was cool though. It's definitely just some extra footage, but you got to see those dudes having fun, and it's just cool to me to see trips where you could tell like it's just a bunch of homies.
Yeah.
They all skate for the same wheel company and went on a camping skate trip for a while, and they killed it. It's cool to see all the energy. Like Evan backtails that hubba and was so hyped, and then the filmer goes up and Mason's right there when 80 switch crook, like so gnarly.
Yeah. 2 heavy tricks
was
back
amazing.
to back.
Yeah,
Sick.
it was super tight.
You like any of the shot footage they had here?
I'm trying to remember. He has some tranny footy in there, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah. He did a big back blunt in one of the
Oh,
bowls.
yeah.
It was really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I'm always down to watch a shot. You know that. But if I'm
Who did
thinking
the double-
shot
oh,
for
sorry.
this trip, I'm thinking the stuff from the regular edit because he
Mhm.
killed the hand rails in the hallway, kickflip back lip, kickflip front lip, and then he tray flip 50'd it. Like what?
Whoa,
So
that does
gnarly.
sound dope. You talking about Mesa Silva pop over that bar?
Yeah.
Bar? That's nuts.
Dude, it was
Dude.
so big.
That's really impressive.
That guy-
I didn't even know Mesa Silva got. When I think of him, I think of handrails. I don't think of him having much pop.
Dude.
He has power, dude. He skates
Mhm.
off bumps and flies.
Is he still on
You got-
foundation?
You're thinking of a different
Element? Thinking of
Mason Marlene or who's the other one that's on foundation?
Oh, Tony.
Marlino.
No. You're talking about Nick Merlino. You're talking about.
Yeah, Nick
you
Merlino.
telling me Mason Silva never rode for him?
no, he was on Element forever, but he left.
Mm-hmm. He's riding deluxe boards.
What Silva rode for? Was it Tony Silva? Damn, that was like 2002. All right, disregard.
You can edit that out.
No, I'm good. It's time for everyone's favorite segment. Oh, my bad. No, it's not. No, go back. Rewind.
My bad. There was someone did I think it was who's the guy that rides for Antero? I should know. It's Rainey Bars or Barnes. Yeah.
I think
he did an air. Oh no, it wasn't him. It was Chapman. Cody
Chapman. Yeah.
Cody Chapman. He did a double air over 2 lights in a pool. Did you guys see that? It was 2 lights spaced out.
Sure,
and he airs over both of them, fat channel. It was just
that dude's. He's heavy.
Yeah,
he'll kill some training for sure.
It was sick. But as you were saying, Drew.
Is it okay? I don't know yet.
My bad.
I mixed him up with Dakota Servold. My mistake. It's time for everyone's favorite segment, the Grant's Gram.
Gustav Tonesing at Plaza in Paris. 1 foot, back 180 to switch Manny. So sick. This dude's always got the creative bag of tricks, and I'm super down to always watch him skate. So thought this one was sick when I saw it, and then the little nollie frontside flip and switch pop over the corner of that planter. That was cool how you see that in the distance after the manual, and then they filmed another one. I thought that was tight. It was just like a random thing. It seems like something that would probably be hard if you tried to do it, but the first time it just worked out like that. But was able to do another one. He just looks so relaxed on that 1 foot, and his leg is completely extended, his knee is straight. It's the most proper way you could do it. So I thought that was super tight.
What did you call it?
That's what
did you call it?
He said he did a 1 foot, backside 180 1 foot to switch Manny.
Why don't you call it Ollie North?
We could call it that if you want. Backside 180 Ollie North to switch Manny. I say both.
I hear it I hear both all the time now. So I hear more North, but that's just because the kid that I skate with all the time, he just says Ollie North that all the time. But yeah, he does a lot of Ollie Norths.
Hey, since you're going backside 180, is it Ollie South?
Drew.
Let me see. Where's the mute button at? Oh, there.
Oh, I'm glad you're back because I thought you were muted for a second, Grant.
Me?
Yeah, you were frozen for a second.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
That's random. I'm back.
Okay. We'll catch you guys next week, later, skaters.
We'll be back.
Peace.
We will be back, motherfucker.
We'll be back.